So, our first ape robot was a chimp. So what should we do next?
How about the strongest robot of them all? Introducing the gorilla. All those cute robots are nice and all, but it would be really useful to get one that's strong enough to lift really heavy loads, you know? Like a gorilla can.
Your wish is my command, McCluck.
Really? Well, in that case, what are we waiting for?
Let's get building.
Okay, so Gorilla's a powerful beast, so why don't we take a leaf from Simeon's design and recreate his legs for this latest creation?
Saves a bit on the creation process if you're going to start recycling concepts.
It wouldn't be the first time we inspired ourselves from the previous work we did, but truth be told, you want big, strong, chunky legs? Well, Simeon's got the biggest and the chunkiest ones in my portfolio.
We can't argue with that.
Plus, you copied those legs from all sorts in the first place.
Exactly. However, let's make a small alteration. The 1x1 clip pieces I use for Simeon have been discontinued since 2016, so their available stock is limited. They're nice and chunky, but maybe we should opt for a little refinement for our gorilla. Why not use the current variant instead, which is rounder and perhaps more importantly, readily available?
I don't know, he doesn't look as chunky as he could be.
But at least, it's different.
You're stretching the definition of different.
Well, I'm going with those anyway. We'll be connecting those clip pieces to T-pieces on either side and sliding in those mechanical Exoforce arms, which we're using as legs here.
Those are darker legs than Simeon's.
The very light bluish-grey legs I use for Simeon are incredibly rare. I'm trying to make this a more affordable robot.
Our accountant will appreciate that.
To attach the two legs together, I'm using another T-piece, and rather than sliding through a 1x1 round plate with an open stud like I've done before, I thought I'd use a half-Technic pin this time.
Ah, is that a new color for those pins?
It's actually a new piece with additional friction, which started appearing in 2022 and is currently available in dark grey and red.
Interesting.
I then hook up my favorite 1x1 brick with studs on every side, followed by a round 1x1 plate on either side, and a round tile with bar.
That makes it look like he's got broader shoulders than some of our other robots.
That's the idea. Now, to represent chunky arms, I thought I'd use the very same pieces I use for the legs, only in a darker color, and add mechanical claws for the hands.
Don't tell me you're gonna forego using a head and instead will plop the face onto the torso just like you did with Chimp, eh?
Not at all. The front will be for the recharge tile in dark azure, with 1 and 10 for the back.
Oh, you surprised me, Captain. So which part are you going to use for the head then?
I actually already used those parts for B9's arms, but I think they would make an excellent basic structure for a head.
Interesting.
And to keep with the style, I'll slap on a black 1x1 round tile at the back, and the usual eyes at the front.
I must say, it does look like it's ready to do some heavy lifting. It'll be perfect to deal with large cargo in the hangar.
So what does gorilla stand for?
General Optimum Robot, Ideal Loader, Lifter, and Assembler.
Well, pretty much the perfect name. He's much taller than a minifig, mind. That's because he means business. No one's gonna mess around with that chunky robot.
I've got a feeling McCluck really likes this one.
You bet your apricots I do. Simple, but damned practical.
So there you have it. Gorilla is our 6th personal robot, heavily inspired by those that came before it, while retaining some originality. What do you think of it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and if you like what we do,
and how we do it,
and if you feel you'd like to help us out,
please consider joining our Patreon.
As long as you can afford it, of course.
The link's in the description and pinned comment.
And we'll speak to you again say it.
Next time on the Year of the Robots.
Guess it was worth a shot.
I'm starting to think you've no idea who it is.
I'm telling you, my technique is sound.
What technique?
Shut up!
Thing you ought to know, I'm feeling very depressed.
So there you have it. Gorilla is our 6th person. Blah, 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 blah.